Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having another How Good is test, and this time we are testing the Libyan Spearmen. Let's see how they will fare against the Eastern Infantry first. Might be that well, let's see. At least we are having some early success. Actually, I think quite surprising early success. Okay, and I think we need you guys to do some flanking. Yeah, they're starting to push through into us. Then again, they are starting to break at the same time. I have to say that this has been perhaps one of the weirdest battles in the kind of the first battles of this test thus far. So we need to send you over there to help. Oh, those did break, so I guess we cannot go carrying them too far. Okay, at least they fought pretty much to the bitter end. Such a shame that we were unable to maintain the momentum here. Oh, they are breaking. I think I need to just finish this battle because the beginning was so good, and these are not that much better than the better than the Eastern Infantries. So basically, I think this looks quite good result already.
Winning is surely the first duty of any soldier, but your army has failed.
Yeah, they have failed. But I mean, it could have been quite a bit worse, I think. Okay, in this one, I'm afraid that even if we manage to get a proper sandwich, that just won't be enough for victory. I mean, the Libyan Spearmen kind of feel unresponsive, even in the previous battle. It takes time for them to react, and at the same time, for example, their movement speed is not that great. Oh, they are already shaken. That's kind of bad. Okay, and let's get going. So this is the make it or break it moment. More likely break it moment. So some casualties inflicted, they are turning around, and these are breaking already. Okay, and let's bring some reinforcements. And can we bring you to the battle as well? Already wavering. And already breaking. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess we need to engage these. Hooray, 1 casualty inflicted. And it remains as 1. Come on, guys. Attempt number 2. Okay, once again they did hold, but the Legionary Cavalry is just rushing in and actually inflicting quite heavy casualties on us. And you go ahead and reinforce. And once again it seems that the Legionary Cavalry is enough to break one of the units. So makes one wonder what's the purpose of these Libyan Spearmen if they cannot fight against cavalry.
Defeat is a
And there they go.
Made all the worst when it is clearly a defeat.
That was clearly a defeat. But a bit better than the first attempt, so this will stand. Okay, and then it's going to be one of the worse matchups for these guys. I'm a bit afraid that actually Velites or Archer Auxilia will be able to beat these guys in melee, if they so choose. Yeah, they are charging in. And these two are already breaking. Yeah. So, and actually Archer Auxilia over here, all alone, is beating these guys in melee. I mean, that's just... And now they get some shots in the back, and that's it for them.
Your general is fleeing from the enemy.
I mean, come on. Tier 3 infantry units.
Come, an unwelcome guest indeed.
Losing a melee to bunch of missile units. Come on! And losing it decisively. Okay, so it would seem that the victory was on medium difficulty. The game had kind of lowered the difficulty. They are taking much more casualties in this one than they took in the first attempt for this battle, so. And here I was thinking that we have found some use for Libyan Spearmen, but alas, that's not the case.
Got himself killed. How will your soldiers greet this news?
So basically the enemy practically fired all of their arrows on the units, and then we were able to corner them with wide infantry line and then beat them all together, but alas, this didn't go nearly as well. The difficulty, I think, was the determining factor, so yeah, horrible. Libyan Spearmen are not even good for soaking enemy arrows. I'm afraid that this is another battle which will end up badly for these spearmen, but let's give them a chance at the very least. And here once again I think there is some sluggishness with the unit. Yeps. Could it be that they are not well trained or something like that? They don't respond to orders immediately. Okay, are these guys actually going to turn around? No. All well and nice, but they continue to advance. We are chipping away a bit, but not nearly enough. Okay, and now these two units are kind of blocking each other out. Okay, back. So much for that. And they broke as well. And these. Yeah. So, time for you to make a glorious charge over there. And we'll be done with this. I mean... Can you push through the Phalanx? A bit. Can you inflict some casualties even over there? At least some of you can fly. And some casualties even inflicted.
Your general shames himself and your people. No excuses can be made for fleeing like this.
I mean, what's even the morale of these guys? Flanking charge. No casualties inflicted. And now they break. Those did break. Absolutely horrible unit. Attempt number 2, and in the previous one, for the record, actually Town Watches did break 2 of these units when fighting pretty much 1 versus 1. So, kind of tells what we are dealing with here. Need you to hold... Hey! Come back and fight, cowards! Okay, and now you need to hold them off. So basically we need to beat this cavalry unit if we are able to achieve something. For the moment they are holding, but actually suffering heavier casualties than the town watch at the moment. But the Legionary Cavalry is taking a beating. That was important, partial victory. So you go over there and reinforce. You there, you got the flank. Yep, so we can even break one of the town watches. And of course we need to be wary of those Legionary Cavalry rallying. Okay, that's our next target. Oh, that's bad, yeah. Okay, those are breaking. I don't want to engage that Urban Cohort in any situation, even if we have 3 versus 1, because that will just be a slaughter. Do we... Okay, back away, away, away. Okay. Roman archers coming to fight us. I think that's a melee we want to take. Urbans are reloading. That's a volley we don't want to eat, but I guess we don't have any options. Okay, these will break momentarily. Yeah, and here we go.
And your people. No excuses can be made.
But I think this was fairly well. Out from these, I guess we cannot expect
and even now
much better from them.
Fresh atrocities.
So, regarding the results, Libyan Spearmen get 59 points out of 700 from battles. Quite horrible, if you ask me. Regarding the requirements, the unit costs 400 to train, that's 37 points out of 50. The upkeep is 170 per turn per unit, that's 65 points out of 150. The requirements are City Tier 3 barracks. That's 60 points out of 100, and the training time is 1 turn, 100 out of 100 points, making the total from requirements 262 out of 400, which is actually quite nice, and thus the total score is 321, putting the unit clearly among the worst performers in the game. Actually, the second worst performer thus far. Regarding the verdicts, I cannot say pretty much anything good about this unit in battle. It fails even against Cavalry. With those shields on very hard difficulty, it's not even good at soaking enemy arrows. Missile units beat it rather soundly in melee. Even Town Watch can beat it in melee in some circumstances. So, I mean, just don't get the unit. Those nice requirements are of no use if you cannot rely them even a bit in a battle. I mean, Warband does better than them. And Warband is tier 1 unit. This is tier 3, which is absurd. Just don't. These are horrible units. Don't make them. But hey, that's only my opinion. Perhaps you want to disagree. So feel free to share your thoughts about the unit in the comments below, and thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member, and very special thanks to existing channel members Napoleon Complex, Kosakusar, Mark Anthony, Bluey, Wolf, Grant Robinson. Your support is greatly treasured. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.